What's up, everybody? Let's Talk Jets Radio. Usually the day after a game, about 24 hours go by, you start to settle in, you start to accept the loss, move on to the following week, and usually the pain starts to go away a little bit, and you start to feel a little bit better, and you start finding different reasons to feel a little bit more optimistic. And when I got home yesterday, first off, the video I did yesterday, and I'm going to try to answer as many comments as I can. Appreciate everybody that commented. But I didn't see all the stuff on the sideline yet, and I didn't hear Saleh's press conference yet, where he was blaming everybody else. Coaching staff has to do better. Other players around Zach have to do better. I didn't see all the stuff with Garrett and Michael Carter on the sideline, where it looks like the same stuff as last year, where players are starting to get fed up with this shit. So then we get to the press conference today, and I'm just going to say it right now. This was a fireable press conference from Coach Saleh. This was a fireable press conference from Coach Saleh. I have not used the word fire Coach Saleh yet in his 2+ years as Jets head coach. This was the first time that I was listening to him speak, and I'm like, dude, you got to go. And whether or not he believes it or not, the message that he's sending to the rest of the team, to the players in that locker room, this is embarrassing stuff. So I actually made notes. That's how pissed off I am. I actually made notes. Usually I just speak, and just try to go from the heart, but I actually wanted to make sure I covered every one of these ridiculous statements that he said. So first, they asked him about, adding another quarterback. That's a Joe question, whatever. Then he's asked about the fact that Zach is statistically the worst quarterback by every metric in every category, and if he's being held to a different standard to other players in other positions. And so, like Coach Saleh said yesterday, he continues to reiterate that other players around him need to be better. So what are receivers supposed to do when they're wide open and Zach's holding on to the fucking football too long? What are offensive linemen supposed to do when they're giving him a 3 or 4 second clean pocket and he's not getting rid of the ball? He's not seeing it. So how is that on everybody else? And yes, the play calling, coaching, that could be better. Could you use, Gibson and Hardman, use your speed a little bit more, get a little more creative, go up tempo? Absolutely you can. Absolutely, the coaching could do a little bit more. But there were plays to be made that were left on the field because of Zach. So then we go to the next one. It says the opinions on the All-22 are misguided. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean. I mean, I know you got guys like Orlovsky that are still going on TV saying, oh, but he played well in the fourth quarter when he was just slinging it. Yeah, and what happened last week in the fourth quarter when he was just slinging it? We forget about that, right? Because it was garbage time fourth quarter, right? So then we go to somehow he thinks Zach Wilson is actually playing with confidence, which, again, holding on to the football too long, not trusting what you see, how is that indicative of you playing with confidence? I don't understand that. Then he goes on to actually praise Zach Wilson for playing a turnover-free game, saying that they had a chance because the offense played a clean game. So playing a clean game means what exactly? What was it, 7-3 and outs? Yeah, so don't move the football. Average 1.7 yards per play going into the fourth quarter. But, at least we played a clean game. At least we didn't turn the ball over. What a fucking joke. And then, players aren't frustrated. It's just passion, in regards to what was going on the sideline. And then, like, the way he ended it is what set me off the deep end. You don't see what we see day in and day out in practice. We're back to being a great fucking practice team. So even though it doesn't translate to the game, even though he can't do it in a game, at least he's doing it in practice. At least he's putting in the work and the preparation in practice. That's going to make him, in his words, the unquestioned quarterback for the rest of the season. He's not the reason we lost. Quote from Coach Saleh. He's the unquestioned quarterback for the rest of the season. Like, what the fuck are we doing here with this? Why is it that everybody else can see it, but not him? Why is he not able to hold his quarterback accountable? Why are they not able to bring in another veteran? The time to do it was 2 weeks. The time to do it was in the summer. But once Rodgers went down, another quarterback should have been in the building. At the very least, he's learning the offense. He could have replaced Zach at the half. Maybe you win that game against the Patriots. And now we're gonna throw him back out there for another 3 weeks. We'll be 1-5, maybe 2-4 at best at the bye week, and the season will be shot because you wanted to ride Zach all the way. You're going down with the ship. This is ridiculous.